A warm welcome back to Stone Valley for episode 36 with me, MrSealyp. It's 20 past 4 in the afternoon, not quite early evening yet. I have got the big bud, I've got the Paralink hoe drill from Borgo with its seed tender, 71-300, and we are sorting out, I just realised I haven't come across far enough. Field 3, we're putting soybean back in. This was fertilised, but obviously this is a direct drill, so we can go over the cotton that was on there before. Field 6-7 is ploughed. That does need a bit of lime, which I'm going to do in a minute. Field 17 and 9, the combined bit, needs ploughing. It also needs fertilising. But what I have done is taken some special measures. The plough I've got is a 6 metre, Lizard 6M. Which I've said before, I quite happily just let that chug away and off it goes. But that's a fairly big field. It took a while to do 6 and 7 in all honesty. So I've leased the SPSL 9, hence special measures. Anyway, so yeah, that's been leased. That's been brought over to the yard and we're good to go on that. I was going to put the bud on it, but I can use the quad track on it. The quad track's got enough horsepower to pull it. So I'm going to get field 17 and 9 ploughed, then fertilised. I don't think actually I could fertilise it now before I plough it, couldn't I? Yeah, I've got the Magnum over there. So the planting over here will continue. Field 3, bottom of field 3, I'm going to do a full blanket soybean harvest again. Whether I get round to it, doing it or not, before we come to the end of the series, I don't know. Because we are winding down now, kind of. We're winding down on the arable side of things, and winding up on the livestock. I do want to do another selling in the morning. We'll have a look at selling whatever products we've got on hand. So whether it be milk, whether it's wool, whether it's eggs, whatever we've got, we'll do a blanket selling everything. And in the morning I also want to buy a whole load more cows, because if we do move forward from here, I want to kind of leave it as, like I said, you know, a complete farm, that we did our best, that we used the finances and the money we made to better the farm, to, you know, to progress. That was kind of the whole point. One thing I will say though, from having started on 6 ashes, the difference in farming is wow. I'm having to kind of not relearn as such, but just kind of, I suppose it is almost really relearning. I don't know. But it's a brilliant challenge. I've enjoyed the challenge on here because it's been so different with the machinery and equipment that we had to hand, and going from a lot of the maps I had done prior to this, other than kind of Washoe really, this was big machinery, big stuff, multiple harvesters, you know, all the stuff I said I wanted to do right at the start of this Let's Play, and that's what we did, you know, and it's been absolutely brilliant. I'm thoroughly enjoyed this. Lancyboi done such a good job on this map. I know not everyone's liked it, but a few people have had glitches and problems here and there. I, in all honesty, have had no real issues, other than the big storm we had, which required the update, or the update which required the storm, whichever way around you want to look at it. I haven't really had any issues, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So like I say, I will re-prep everything with the kind of premise that things will move on. Even if I'm not here to witness them moving on, things will move on. Right, so from here I need to, I think I'm going to fertilise over there first, then we'll plough it, or I'll get the fertiliser going and then I'll be ploughing while it's fertilising. So that's the plan. I'll get a worker over to crack on with this, we'll get the bottom part done, then I'll get 6 and 7 done. Hopefully get everything seeded before bedtime. That's the plan. I'm going to do a run across this way first, kind of on a diagonal if I can. Try and catch most of this. Just hoping, is that going to go far enough out? Should do. Looks like the spread goes far enough. We'll see in a second. Yep, we're good. And then what I can do is then do my straight up and downs. I may have to refill again in a little while, but that's not a problem. If I can get a strip, because this will do 45 metres, the plough will plough at 10, so this is going to be way ahead of the plough. Although I am going across the grass a little bit here, I know, but just trying to get myself a straight-ish edge. I think we're there. There we go. We are good. Right. Let's go and grab this plough. Get that going. Right then, let's hook this bad boy up without breaking it first. Oh, hang on a minute. Ah, that's a problem. Hang on, this might get a little bit pricey, but did I think? Oh, didn't we have to use the lifter before with the bud? Sure we did. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure we can reconfigure this. Let's customize it. I'm pretty sure we can put a 3-point on, can't we? Oh, hang on. Oh, there you go. Rear link, 27,000. Okay. Oh, we've got the money. Why not? Let's do it. Why not? Might as well. So, I'm pretty sure it's almost finished on the top part of field 3. We'll then move on to the bottom part of field 3. I do need to do the liming. That's better. Fertilising is going wonderfully. We'll see which way this unhooks, because it opens up. Tank is filling with water, ready to feed the animals before bedtime, so we bed them all down, muck them all out, make sure they're watered and everything's okay for the night. The small plough is there. I mean, realistically, there's only 4 metres difference between that one and this one, which is, I suppose, quite scary, really. Try and straighten up a little bit. Don't do it to open the other way. Just to torment me. So, switch sides. Just drop it down. Beacons off. And away we go. We're still going to take a while, it's a big field regardless, but it'll be quicker doing it this way. Like I said, when I first started out on the map, because I had smaller tractors, I had 2 of those Lizard 6Ms running on 2 tractors. So in essence, I was doing 12 metres at a time, which is actually more than this does. So that's why I didn't bother, but I suppose because I got rid of the smaller tractors and I got rid of one of the ploughs, I thought, well, I'll just leave one plough chugging away, it's not the end of the world. But The problem with that being it was taking a long time, so I thought, you know, let's just go big. That's the whole point of this map, isn't it, and this farm and what I'm doing. And this is actually having absolutely no problems whatsoever pulling this. And then what we'll do is, I don't know if I want to hire a worker. I'm always worried with ploughs, especially. Mind you, if it jumps the line, but that's why I want to put this line up here. I'm always worried, especially when you've got a curve like this one here. If it jumps the line and goes over onto my grass field, it could just plough all the grass back up again. And that being said, I did make a bit of a mistake over on field 3. When I took the Paralink hoe drill out, I opened it up, turned it on, and I wasn't quite on the field properly. Dropped it down and started to put the soybean in the ground, and managed to put a little chink, a little sliver of soybean into my grass field. 8. So yeah, well done. Typical, really, isn't it? So what I'll do is just turn it there. Bring that right the way around into this field. Then straighten up to the row down. Get the leading edge of the plough onto where I want to be. Like so. And gradually bring it in. There we go. Try and get it straight. Fantastic. Right. Go and check on the seeder then, because that appears to have stopped. I'll get that down to the bottom third. Helper has stopped working. Right, I've run out of fertiliser. It's all go. I have ceased fertilising for the time being. The Big Bud is waiting to do field 6 and 7. It's done part of it, but obviously I haven't done the liming yet, which I'm about to do. The ploughing, even with the SPSL 9 at 10, I said 10 metres, 10.5, but is taking so long. It's a massive field. And the work keeps deciding to stop every couple of minutes as well for a tea break or something. I'm not too sure what. What I've also now got to do is keep a check on... Oh, it's still going. That's makes a change. That's good. We're probably halfway. It's just taking so long. Field 3, top and bottom, is done with soybean. And like I say, I'm starting on 6-7. With the Paralink hoe drill, it takes absolutely no time at all. I need to just check very quickly on here. Not quite there yet. I'm going to set a worker off because the worker should find the boundaries probably about there, I guess. Let's stick that on. Oh. Is it not going to work because I've already ploughed the ground? Oh, come on. It is, isn't it? Let's do it all by hand. Hooray! Not by hand, you know what I mean? Out there with a bag flicking lime on the floor. Not like that, that's not what I meant. Oh well, it's not a problem. My work ethic is changing dramatically. It is very easy to just rely always on workers. Now why is that not... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, why is that not gone? So what I need to do now is swing round. Once I do a strip across either end, I can work out where I need to be. Probably about there, I guess. Let's try that, see how we go on. Check my aerial mapping. That looks about right. If I keep that tyre on that slight... There's a slight line, you can almost see it. Imperceptible, but it is there. Turn that off. And away we go. Keep an eye across and see where I get to my mark, kind of. I think there's a slight dark patch across there, I can just about see that. Is that where it is? Might be, you know. Just to my left, or am I just imagining that? Doesn't matter if I am. That's the line I'm following. Oh, I'm over a little bit too far. No, it's not too bad though. So I'm wasting a little bit of line. Okay, so what I've got to do now is fill in the bit in between. I do have a full one of the new storage solutions containers full of egg boxes. That now holds 4,800 litres, I think it is. And the wall boxes are filling up very, very nicely from the previous episode. I like those as an option. I think I'll be using those quite a lot moving forward. Sun's starting to go, 26 minutes past 6. All of a sudden we'll get that sudden colour change, you know, that almost like a washout of colours, but that, I don't know if that's at 6:30 or 7 o'clock, I can never quite remember. Okay. well, next time I see you, hopefully the ploughing will all be done. I think what I might do once this is limed, I'm going to set the big bud off to carry on this field soybeaning. I'm going to stick the Magnum on the 6-metre plough, so I'll have the 10.5 Gregoire Besson SPSL 9, and I'll have the Lizard 6M going as well. It will speed the process up considerably. I just think I need to. Right, how are we looking? Pretty cool. Okay. I'm up to nefarious behaviour. I'm not going to show you at an angle because it will give the game away, and I will show you in the morning. But the money has gone down. It's gone down for a reason, to which again I will explain, or you'll see in the morning. I've got some ploughing to do, as you can see, but I'm not saying where. I know it's childish, but and it is dark as well, so it's easier to do like this. Quite enjoying the top-down view at the moment. It's like playing the original. God, blimey, do you remember Grand Theft Auto? The first Grand Theft Auto was top down, wasn't it? It was a little top down, right? Yeah, wow. It's come a long way, isn't it? Now, that line there of cultivating was where one of my fields had been seeded already. And the cultivator came up the field, crossed over, and went right across my field that I'd already seeded. So I'm going to have to come back in and reseed. That was good going. Well done, hired worker. You are now a fired worker. Just make sure I've got the line. Well, exciting, isn't it? I'll see you in the morning. It's 7:16 in the morning. My nefariousness knows no bounds. The money has really plummeted. But I say plummeted, well, I was over 2 million, so I suppose, yeah, it has plummeted. The chickens have gone into overdrive. Remember, these are the new storage solution containers. These hold 4,800 litres of eggs in each, and I've got 2 of those full. These hold 2,000 and something. My mind's gone blank. I've got, rather than the 1,000, 2,250 is it? And I've got 5 of those. So everything's going swimmingly. I'll explain about the rest on my way over. What I have also done is we've cleaned out the animals. The cows have been cleaned out. The sheep need to be cleaned out, but I've cleared them all out of produce. So I've assembled a crack team. Well, there's a load of equipment anyway. I say crack team. Let's go there. Out. Don't roll. Maybe about there. Beacon. Let's do that right. Like so. Bring that down. I can fall just a little bit. Just a tad. Engine off. Strap that down. That's not going anywhere. Right, so we're going to be selling all of our produce. What we're going to do is we're going to head out, because I've started on my 6 Ashes Let's Play, and I was going to go finish this one off and move on to that one, but for a long time, up until fairly recently, I was running 2 Let's Plays anyway. So this one's going to continue on a little bit longer than I had anticipated it would, because I'm trying to fulfill the American dream. That's the point. That's what I was always intending to do. What was the point of having 2 million something sitting in the bank, which I'd earned, if I wasn't going to do anything with it? I'm going to buy more cows. I said I was going to do that, and the produce is going to keep rolling in, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, since starting, when I first moved, I had this farm here, and I had field 17 and I had field 8. That was it. So since then, we did buy field 3, which had the bottom part. Last night, I bought field 2. Now, we bought 6 and 7. I also bought field 9. So we have been buying land as we've been going along. So I then thought, well, you know what, let's go big or go home. So I bought field 29 as well. So last night I bought field 2 and field 29. And this is what's going to happen. I'm going to do, again for me, this is something I haven't done before, I'm going to do the biggest soybean harvest I've ever done. Washoe didn't go this big. I had a load of fields, but I didn't do this much. So I have planted in all of them. Field 2, 3, 6, 7, 17, 9 and 29 all have soybean in. Oh, I put a little bit in field 35 as well. But I didn't plough that one. I put it in and then suddenly checked afterwards and realised it wasn't quite where it should be. We made 30 grand overnight from all of the... let's open those out. from all of the slurry that we took to the biogas plant. So we got digestate as a byproduct, and we made 30 grand. So again, the slurry has a value. It's a product, we're making it. Beacons on. As you can see, there's lovely fields all growing in a lovely way. So yeah, this field now, field 2/3, is huge. What I was doing last night was ploughing out the borders, farmers without borders, ploughing out the borders between, so that's done. Then we're going to head over. This is cool. So yeah, we'll see how much we make from all of this. Like I say, I have assembled a crack team. We have a 70,000 litre trailer full of manure, which I shoveled in from the manure pile. We have the tanker over there. Oh, I've only filled up one part of that. I need to do the second part. It's got milk in it from one of the tanks, so we're going to put milk in from the other tank. So we're going to sell manure to the biogas plant, milk at our store, eggs at our store, wool at our store, and see how we do financially. Now I'm thinking, all this soybean, like I said, I haven't done a soybean harvest this big ever. So I'm at least going to stay on to do that. But while that's all happening and that's growing, I'm going to get more cows. But I'm also looking for a farm manager, because when I do move on, I need someone I can rely on to run the farm. I could have pulled out, couldn't I? It's going so slow. I need someone I can rely on. Someone that can run the farm for me and keep it going. I was going to do a kind of auction thing and say, you know, does someone want to buy the farm off me with everything I've got? But the problem is you always get someone go, I'll give you 50 million, you know. Sensible offers, I suppose, is what you... If someone said to you in real life, I'll give you 50 million, you'd snap their hand off. But obviously, realistically, because... there's no limit to what someone can offer virtually. You know, I'll give you 500 million. Again, okay, it's a bit ludicrous, but you could, I suppose. So whether these are going to sell, I've had trouble with this every single time, but I will try my best. I'll try to get to the trigger point. Doesn't always work. I think I'm going to have to unload them. Someone said it's the trailer that's causing the problem. And it could well be, so I think I'll have to unload them to sell them, but that's not a problem. So what we'll do is put that there. And we'll straps off. Open that, drop that down. I'll do it with the loader in a minute. Beacons off. Lights off. Let's come back to in a second. Get the rest of the milk, we'll bring that down, and then once I've done all the stuff around the yard here, we will take the manure lorry over to the biogas plant to unload that. I have mucked out, so the cows are all done. My manure pile is currently looking at how are we looking? It's that one, isn't it? Still got 44,000, so 70,000 litres taken out and put into a trailer to go and sell, and we've still got 44,000 litres in that pile. Slurry, we're at 18,000 in that one, 14,000 in that one, and I need to go and get the milk out of this one. So we won't have quite a full tank of milk, but it won't be far off. Whoops. It won't be far off. So yeah, I mean, like I say, I don't know how many more episodes I'm going to do, but I'm going to do some more, at least until the problem is that kind of rolling thing of, I'll do the soybean harvest and then think, okay, well I could do, you know, but then the problem is it could roll on, you know. So I think that's going to be my benchmark, that's going to be the line in the sand. I'm going to sort the cows out, we're going to increase the herds, we'll get more produce from them. I don't know if I'm going to double the herds or just increase them. I might double them, I don't know. Let's get the milk from there. And then, yeah, we'll see where we are after that. I'm just thinking, figures-wise, that soybean harvest, all those fields, excuse me, what do we reckon? 700,000 litres? I don't think I'm going to hit 1 million litres from all that of soybean. Soybean yields low-ish. It's on the low end. I'm going to fill this up. Oh, just under. So potentially, I'm just thinking, do we think we're going to get 1 million litres off of that? Off of all of those fields? 2, 3, 17, 9, 29... 1 million litres, or is that way over? I'm going to say 700,000 is my target. That's what I think I might get. We'll see. Now, where do... I know the wall goes there. Are eggs at that one? Can't remember. I've probably put this in the wrong place, haven't I? Speaking to Quiet Hitman the other day, he said he's probably going to adjust the weights. What he did was on the pallets made it so that empty... Whoa, that wasn't supposed to do that. Empty pallets could be manipulated by hand, but what the subsequent reaction to that has been is that full pallets can be moved by hand, which was not his intention. So what he's going to do is have a bit of a tweak with it and hopefully get it to work a bit more kind of realistically, I think. There we go. So I think the trigger's around there, that kind of height, and I think they just sit a little bit too high on that trailer. That could be what it is. No, because these boxes are refillable. 4,082. That's not bad for one box, and I've got loads of those. Well, loads. 5. Not quite loads. I need to get the wall pallets off and then worry about... Actually, I know it's not realistic at all. I am right in what I said, aren't I? Pretty sure I am. That it will let me... Yeah. I shouldn't be able to do that. But I did have my Weetabix this morning, so... I mean, even empty, you can pick up a pallet and move a pallet, but I think this kind of IBC with the metal frame type thing, it would be a bit heavy, wouldn't it? Of course it would. This is just for the purposes of speed and... is it expedience? Is that the word I'm looking for? But we're selling out produce. It's the result of all the hard work. That's what's fantastic about it. That's what I love about it. When you get to this point with a farm, whether it's with your pigs or... And the chickens are producing... I mean, wow. Let's grab one of the chicken ones, one of the egg pallets. I'm pretty sure that's around here, isn't it? Let's see what we get for this egg pallet. Is it here? Oh, that's weird. Maybe it is at this one. Oh. Why are we not... It's definitely here. Oh, please tell me this works. The wall ones work, so why wouldn't this work? I've got a lot of eggs in here, please. The soybean trigger was here. Oh, hang on. No, please tell me I haven't found a loophole or a problem with this that's going to cause me grief and anguish. Eggs. That one. Tag place. Oh. Is it further over? Is it because I've got something else in the trigger maybe? Is that what it is? Whoa. Those straps have gone a little bit bonkers. This isn't going to plan at all. No. Ah, it's just higher up. Okay, 376, then whatever else we get. This is for eggs. Come on. The chickens are paying for themselves. Boom! 16,200. What the price for eggs here? What are they? Golden eggs? They're from a golden goose. That's amazing. Eggs are profitable. Wow, are they profitable? That's just crazy. Whoops. I will take that all day long. I'm going to make more off the eggs than I did from the wool. Wow, 16,600. Crazy days. Tell you what, that self-marketing is amazing for the stuff you can put down. The prices do fluctuate like anything else, but sorry, I know I'm still doing this by hand and it's completely unrealistic, and I do apologise. Just want to get it done. Wow. Wow. Huh? Price dropped suddenly? Oh, that wasn't a full pallet, was it? That was, I used everything I had and that was what was left over. That's okay. I can live with that. So, just drop there. I'll tidy all this up off camera, don't worry. Milk. Milchin. Where we go with the milk. We are raking it in. Today is a good day to be alive. Still going. $108,736 for the milk. Self-marketing for the win. Oh, this is wondrous. Every day is a great demand day. So, what I'm going to do now is go and grab the manure lorry. We'll take that. I could do the slurry now, but I don't think I will. Let's park that there for the moment. Lights off. Let's grab this. And like I say, I'll tidy up later on. I haven't done a contract in ages. Loads have been popping up, but I haven't needed to. I have reached that point with my farm. Like I said, Now what I could start doing as well is doing more of a rotation, so I could find myself harvesting almost all the time. So rather than like last night, I went right the way through until quite late, making sure all the fields were fertilised, limed where they needed it, prepped, seeded, good to go. But if I did them in a more of a rotation, I could bounce from one harvest to the next harvest to the next harvest. And in all honesty, with the amount of fields I've got now, keeping up with it all is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a tough enough challenge as it is. 3 harvesters are going to be running constantly with me unloading constantly. That's going to take a long time. And one thing I have found is because I play at ×1, whereas on 6 ashes I'm playing at ×5, which gives you a kind of more realistic time frame for your day. You get a more realistic amount of work done in a day. A harvest of this size across this many fields would take me multiple days. There's no way I'd be able to do it in a day like I do playing like this. But that's the beauty of the game. Tweak the settings to suit you for whatever needs, for however you want to play it. The diehards will play it one way, your realists will play it another way, your casual gamers will play it another way. You know, it doesn't matter. If you're farming and you're having fun farming, it doesn't matter. It's a glorious thing. Can you tell I'm feeling a bit chipper today? It's Friday. Another week has flown by. Absolutely flown by. Can't believe it's been a week since I was in the Lake District. That's terrifying. Where are the weeks going? So, get rid of more of my produce. I could be using the manure to manure the fields, but a manure like slurry doesn't go very far, not as far as you'd hope it would. I've still got digestate in there, haven't I? Silage, haven't I? I ran out of room in my silo, but then I've used some to make Total Mix ration. Cover off. Beacons off. And unload. So yeah, that'll need to be collected. Actually, I can do that with this, can't I? Oh, you beauty! I bought these with the front 3-point. I can put the milling machine on, so on my way back I can fill up the silage and take that with me. Result. So at midnight I'll get paid for this, whatever that turns out to be, and my process rolls around. I feel like I could sing. I don't know why. It's nice to see everything come to fruition. Something that I'm struggling somewhat with on 6 ashes. So, with 3-point link on the front of this, let's get a full load to take it back, put it in the bunker silo, in the silo. And with that, we have come to the end of this episode. There is more to come. I know someone messaged the other day and said, has Stone Valley finished? It hasn't finished. Not yet. It's hanging in there, hanging on for dear life, clutching the side of the lifeboat. If you have enjoyed it, if you are enjoying it, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.